Hey everyone, how are you all doing? My name is Deborah, and I'm gonna be reacting to fourth Impact's elimination round performance with Lauren Murray. I also want to see Lauren Murray's on, so I'm also gonna be reacting to hers. Without further ado, let's do this.
어깨빵 9-4 샷건 얼굴 따위로 아이돌 하는 놈 아니니깐 follow me 하이톤 샷건 실력만으로 아이돌 하는 놈 암기 가서 나온 놈이 샷 두더지 유엔나 난 따라가지.
Welcome back to the X Factor. It's the results.
Before the break, we revealed the 3 acts who made it to the semi-final and the 2 acts who'll be singing for survival.
The judges, it's down to you. First to sing for their survival, it's fourth Impact. So Cheryl, it's over to you.
Yes. First up to sing for their survival and their place in this competition and in the semi-final, it's a gorgeous fourth Impact.
Singing to stay in the competition, fourth Impact.
I'm already feeling emotional. They've not even started. Oh, I love that Cheryl stood up for them.
And I am telling you, I'm not going. And you're the best man I've ever known. That's the way I can ever go. Darling, there's no way. No way. I'm living without you. I'm not living without you. You see, that's just no way. There's no way. Dance on the morning, push right again. I'm not gonna leave you. There's no way. Telling you, I'm not going. You're the best man I've ever known. It's the way I can ever go. You're gonna
Ugh. Damn. That was good. That was pretty good.
Fourth Impact. Come and join us, ladies. Well done.
Okay, Rita, could you introduce your second act now, please?
This is crazy. I can't imagine this. She's literally got the highest iTunes position this week, so I'm blown away. I don't know what to say. It's Lauren Murray.
It could be the last performance for Lauren Murray.
Treating me kind, sweet destiny, carried me through desperation to the one that was waiting for me. It took so long, still I believe be eternally grateful. Holding you so close, straight through the night. So faithfully, so faithfully. Knowing the one that I needed, going for me eventually. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you given to me. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you turn out to be.
See, Cheryl actually stood up for her. See the difference? See the difference in both of them?
Wow, what a sing-off that was.
I just love Cheryl.
Okay, we've just heard Fourth Impact and Laura Murray sing, and now we'll ask each judge who they want to send home tonight.
In the event of a tie, we'll go to deadlock and revert back to the public votes. Judges, we need a decision.
Okay, Rita, I'm going to come to you first.
Me?
Yeah. Who are you sending home?
I mean, for me, it's about who is an artist, who can sell records, who's been proof of selling records already on iTunes, who, for me, I can envision having an album, and who has an incredible voice. And, you know, I think to stand on your own is way more powerful, not discriminating your amazing group because your harmonies are so tight. But for me, there's a future for Lauren, so I'm sorry for the impact. I'm going with Lauren Murray.
So I'm just going to clarify your...
She just said there's a future for Lauren. So there's no future for Fourth Impact. Let's continue. We'll come back to her.
Sending home Fourth Impact.
I'm sending home for
Okay, thanks, Rita.
Okay, Cheryl, over to you. Who are you sending home and why?
Well, I have a lot of love and respect for
Hey,
everybody
good.
up on this stage tonight. The people
Can you imagine that, bitch?
You two standing here. It couldn't have been cold tonight. I mean, everybody's so talented. Lauren, fantastic sing. Actually, probably the best I've heard you since the auditions. Honestly, you just let rip tonight. But my heart and my soul is 100% with my girls. They sang every single note beautifully in harmony, in sync. Perfect. My girls, I'm saving. I'm sorry, Lauren.
See, this is freaking how you do it. You don't need to bring down the other contestant just because you want to choose your own contestant. Oh my freaking goodness, I'm so mad right now. Okay, let's continue this. I'm sorry. Ugh!
Okay, Nick, I'm coming to you next. Who are you sending home and why?
Well, first of all, congratulations to both of you because that was, I mean, I can't remember a sing-off as emotional and as great as that, so well done, that was amazing. I mean, it seems like there should be 5 finalists at the moment because every single person, I think, performing on this stage and performed last night deserves to be in the final. For me personally, I have to go with the act that I think has that edge in terms of character and rawness. So I'm going to have to send Fourth Impact home. I'm going to keep it.
Okay, so Simon, if you decide to go with Fourth Impact, they will leave the show immediately. If you decide to go with Lauren, we go to deadlock. Simon, who are you sending home and why?
Okay, Simon, we need a name.
Can I be honest with you? It's the best sing-off we've ever had. Honestly,
Simon, who are you sending home?
I could call it either way. I think I'm going to send Lauren home.
Okay, so our judges are in deadlock. Okay, to have said they want to send to Fourth Impact home. The other two chose Lauren Murray.
And as it's deadlock, we go back to the public vote. The contestant with the fewest votes will be leaving the competition for good.
Okay, Fourth Impact and Lauren, this is it. The act who received the fewest votes from the public and who'll be leaving the competition tonight is... It's Fourth Impact.
Well, congratulations, Lauren. You've made it through to next week. Go and join your fellow X Factor finalists. Lauren, thank you.
그녀가 떠나가요. 나는 아무것도 할 수 없어요. 사랑이 떠나가요.
Okay.
나는 바보처럼 멍하니 서 있네요. 멀어지는 그 뒷모습만
Let's start from the performance. That was a really good performance on both sides. Lauren truly put up a good fight. She really gave it a good fight. She did her best. I'll come back to what I mean by that. And Fourth Impact gave their best. I don't necessarily think Lauren gave her best, and let me explain why. I loved the runs she did. I loved her notes. I loved everything she did. But her last note, for me, was not good enough. The last line that she did when she did the whole vocal, whatever, I expected more, and it wasn't up to par to what I know she could do. So just for that, I feel Fourth Impact did better. And excuse me, looking back at Fourth Impact's performance, I don't see one thing wrong that they did. It was absolutely perfect. I don't know if this is just the biased me, and I don't think this is the biased me talking. It probably has a little bit of biasness in there maybe, but I feel Fourth Impact gave a better performance than Lauren, just because of that one note. If that one note was not there, then it would be really hard for me to choose who I felt did it better. But just that one note was what threw Lauren off and didn't do it for me. And the part where she was going all, but yeah, for me, I felt Fourth Impact did better than Lauren. Now coming to what Rita Ora was saying. I don't even know where to start for Rita Ora. I'm disappointed in her because she didn't need to bring down Fourth Impact to uplift her artist. She didn't. All the things she said were completely unnecessary, if you ask me. She didn't need to say all that. Who can make an album? You know what I really like? A few years from now, when Fourth Impact is so big, to just show Rita, and no offense, okay, I don't, this is not going to come out nice, and I shouldn't wish this on her, but when Fourth Impact is bigger than Lauren in future, I'd really like to hear what Rita Ora has to say. I'd really like to just shove it in her face. Remember when you said this? I would really just love to shove it in her face. Like, I don't even have the energy to talk about Rita Ora. Like, she's not even worth it right now. She's not worth my anger. Like, she's totally just not worth it. I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. You know, since this whole thing happened, I've been thinking, I'm like, okay, what am I going to tell everyone who watches my channel when I make this video? Because I know you all want some encouraging words, something, and I'm like, I sincerely don't know what to tell you guys. I sincerely don't know what to say. Maybe in a few days back I'll make a video or something, but I sincerely don't know what to tell you people. This is just a hot, okay? They didn't deserve to go. Like, I knew they were not gonna win X Factor UK. I suspected Reggie and Bobby or Louisa was gonna win. You know, at this stage, I have nothing against Louisa. I love Louisa, but just because of Rita Ora, I want Reggie and Bobby to win. I just don't like. I just want Reggie and Bobby to win. I feel like Cheryl deserves this. Cheryl is the bigger person. Was the bigger person. Cheryl deserves it. I'm sorry, Rita Ora does not deserve to win X Factor this year. I'm just being honest. I don't want Rita Ora's act to win anymore. I'm sorry. And I feel like Rita Ora's behavior, this is the same person that said she wanted to be their sister. Please, I withdraw your sister card. We don't want you to be their sister. Don't be their sister. I don't want you to be their sister. Please take your sisterhood and shove it somewhere. I don't know where, but we don't want you to be their sister no more. Thank you. You're no longer welcome to be their sister. You didn't have to stoop so low and say such utter nonsense just because you could have chosen your act in a classy way without having to be so classless. I mean, seriously, Rita Ora, seriously? I don't even... Anyway, I'm not even I really wanted Fort Impact to get to the finals. They deserve to get to the finals. Even if they didn't win because of the British voting system and all that, they deserve to at least have gotten to the finals. Not to bring down other artists, but if you look at the performances so far, everyone has been one part, working one part. But think about it. Fort Impact has been the only one that has actually, to an extent, done something different and showed their variety. Reggie and Bolly, whom I love to beat, and they're my second favorite in this whole competition. Regardless of how I love them, they've been the same throughout. Louisa is the only one that I can say showed some little differences in her performances, but it's also kind of been on the same path. Lauren, same thing. Che, same thing. I'm sorry, but Fort Impact has been the only one that has been truly different throughout this competition and showcased they could do everything. They're not perfect, yes, they have their things that they need some training on, vocal wise or dance wise or whatever. They do need to be sharpened at certain aspects, but compared to so many of the acts here, seriously, I can't seem to understand it. I understand you not wanting them to win. Not really. I don't really understand actually. But I don't understand you vote. I just can't understand them being voted out. I'm sorry. This is messed up. I'm sorry. This is just stupid. They didn't deserve to leave so early. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm a mess. Let's all take a minute to cry. Everyone that wants to cry out there, let's start crying. Okay, let's cry. Then let's get it all out, and then we'll talk. Oh, I'm coming. I'm sorry. Okay, everybody, stop crying now. No more tears. No more tears. Are we all okay? Okay. Okay. So I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. This here ends the journey of Fort Impact with X Factor as contestants. While they may have been eliminated from this competition, let's look forward to their wall tour with the X Factor wall tour that you're gonna do, and let's pray they get signed on by Simon. Everyone, please be praying that happens. I don't believe this is the last we're gonna see of them. This is definitely not the last we're gonna see of them. One thing that I think makes me feel better in all this is, you remember how Little Mix, Fifth Harmony, One Direction, they were eliminated too. Look at One Direction now. Look at Fifth Harmony. Look at Little Mix. They're all big now. Do you even remember the winner of X Factor for their various years? No, you don't. They're bigger than all those people now. So let's look towards that and pray that Simon signs them, because if he signs them, forget it. Whoever wins X Factor this year is just gonna be a bad dream that we'll forget, that never happened. Because Fourth Impact is gonna be bigger than that person. Mark my words. This isn't the last we're gonna see of Fourth Impact. They have so many greater heights and so much greater things waiting for them out there. This is definitely not the last we're gonna see of these girls. I believe it in my heart of hearts, and I just can't wait to start reacting to your albums, to start reacting to your music videos. Oh, we're good. I just can't wait to start reacting to your music videos, your albums, and all that when they finally get released. I can't wait for you to take over the iTunes chat so I can rub it in Rita Ora's face. Oh God, it's gonna be so sweet when that finally happens. This is not the end of the journey for Fourth Impact. This is just the beginning of their journey to greatness. This is the stepping stone. This is that stone. There's something I love about every great person in the Bible. Each of the great people in the Bible, from Moses, Abraham, name them all. They all had a wilderness experience. This is Fourth Impact's wilderness experience, and it was after that wilderness experience that they achieved greatness. After this wilderness experience that Fourth Impact has finally passed, they can now achieve greatness. They didn't need to be held back by X Factor. Let's look at it this way. X Factor was that ground or that block, that wall they needed to pass in order to achieve even greater heights. Let's look at the positive. It would have been really nice if they won, or at least got to the finals. But this is not the end for them. They're gonna come back and be greater and bigger and better. And they're gonna show the world. And they're gonna show Rita Ora. The great stars that they are. I really don't know what else to say. I'm sending a big hug out to everyone out there who's crying. I hope you're better now. No more tears, people. The only tears we're gonna be crying from now on are tears of joy at the good news of them signing. So, oh God, I can't stand Rita Ora right now. Oh God, Rita Ora needs to stay like 20 feet away from me. May we never meet. I wouldn't do anything to her if we meet. I'd just give her a side eye. But yeah, let's pray we never meet. Because I don't want to even have to take the effort to spare you a side eye. You're not worth it. Same. Oh God, I can't believe I'm going through this again. I went through them being eliminated in Superstar cases, and then now I'm going through it again, and it sucks. It's the worst feeling ever to see a group you love and cherish so much be eliminated twice in such a short distance of time. It's not a nice feeling at all. And so I hope that after this they do get signed, and we all, including them, because we are feeling so sad. Can you even begin to imagine how they themselves are feeling right now, like, or at the moment when were eliminated, and I heard that Selena fainted, she collapsed, which I'm kind of glad now too that they can get the time to rest and she can really heal, because for her to collapse again showed that she really didn't rest enough and she wasn't really healthy. So I think that's another way to look at it in the good aspect, in that thank goodness Selena now has time to rest and get better, because I'd rather they leave the competition and Selena gets time to heal and is healthy. For Impact, let me give you a message. This is not the end for you. Remember Superstar K6 when you thought that was it and you had lost? Look at you today. You're in a better place. Superstar K6 was small. Now you're in a wider stage, a bigger stage. Now, remember that time and remember how you are now and the difference and the growth that you've experienced now that you've left this competition. Live with this mindset. Just as Superstar K6 was not your last point, just as Superstar K6 was like a stepping stone for a greater height, this is a stepping stone for you for a greater height. This is not the end of you. The next time we see you, you're gonna be bigger, you're gonna be greater, and you're gonna be better. And the next time you come, and the next time we see you, you're going to be one of the greatest girl groups that has ever existed. Let it be decreed in heaven, and let it be established in heaven that you are going to be one of the greatest girl groups that has ever existed. This is not the end of you. You are not losers. Your Father in heaven is not a loser. You've not lost, you've won. Because from here you're moving to even a greater height. So you have not lost anything. You've won greater things. Instead, you lost that one thing because you're going to win even greater things, and you're gonna get even greater things. Now, I'm not necessarily saying you're going to another competition, but your future has greater things, awards you're going to win, etc and etc. That's what I mean by winning even greater things. This is not the end for you. This is that stepping stone, that last stepping stone to the great heights that you're going to start. The push into your career, the start of your career as Fourth Impact, as a girl group that's gonna be as big, and even by the grace of God, bigger than Little Mix, bigger than Fifth Harmony, that's gonna be recognized worldwide, because you're already being recognized worldwide little by little. You have fans from Singapore, you have fans from Africa, you have fans from the United States, you have fans from Saudi Arabia, you have fans from literally almost everywhere in the world. So the next stage you're going on is a world stage, your own stage. This is not the end for you. This is that stone that you needed to step on in order to push and to walk into your future, and to walk into your destiny, and to walk into the destiny that God has prepared for you. So this, just look at it as child's play. It was that appetizer you needed to eat before you get to the main course. This is not the main course. This is what you needed to do to get your name out there and to sign that record deal you needed, because you're going to sign that record deal. Let it be established now in heaven, for I have decreed it in the name of Jesus. You are going to be greater. Look here, I refuse to cry anymore. If I am crying anymore, I am crying tears of joy, because you have already, your greatness has been written down in heaven. Don't feel bad no more. You're going to great heights. This is the stepping stone for you, and I will be there supporting you throughout. I am not leaving. I am not going nowhere. I didn't leave even when you were eliminated from Superstar K6, and I am not going to leave now. I am going to be at your back, and I'm gonna be right there with you all through your signing of your record deal. I'm gonna be there when you finally have your concert and you come to the United States of America and we finally meet. I'm gonna be there when you finally release your album and you're slaying the iTunes charts. Oh my freaking goodness, you have such a bright future ahead of you. Fourth Impact. each time you wake up, look in the mirror and say, I have such a bright future ahead of me, because you have a bright future ahead of you. Such greatness is waiting for you. Oh my goodness. Forget X Factor. Forget X Factor. Forget it. It was too small. The stage of X Factor was too small. God had greater plans for you. That was why you did not end up winning the X Factor, because you had a greater stage awaiting you. Just like One Direction had a greater stage awaiting them, hence they did not win the X Factor. You have a greater and even bigger stage awaiting. Forget Rita Ora. If you see her, treat her with great respect. Be humble, be nice. Don't hold it to your heart. Show who's the bigger person. Like me, I'm no longer, I've forgotten all about Rita Ora. I don't care about her no more. She's just a fly that passed through my ear, made a sound and passed by, and it's all gone. I've forgotten about it. Forget about whatever any judge has ever said that you will not succeed. Let that be the motivation to prove that you're going to succeed, because you are going to succeed, and they will all eat their words at the end of the day. All those people who were laughing and said you wouldn't sell albums and you can't be an artist and you wouldn't slay charts, just wait and see. Give them a few years and see what happens. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you girls. You have no idea. You're such an inspiration. You've been through so much. You've not given up. You're still pushing through. You still hold on to your faith in God. Oh no, you're going to be great. I'm done crying. I'm no longer crying. There's such a bright future waiting for you ahead. I don't know. I have this great feeling and I know it's gonna happen. You have such a bright future ahead of you. That's all I have to say. Everyone out there who's feeling sad, don't feel sad anymore. Don't feel sad anymore. A greater stage awaits them. Greater than X Factor. Don't feel bad about X Factor, them losing X Factor anymore. It has passed. It's a bad dream that we just woke up from. Let's look forward to the manifestation of the good dreams. Let's look forward to their albums. Let's look forward to them signing. Let's look forward to them dominating a world stage and going on world tours. As for Impact, not even on the X Factor world tour, but their own personal world tours. Let's look forward to that, because it will come. Much better now, and there were some things that I have been thinking about for the past few days that I just wanted to point out, and I wanted to share with you guys, and I wanted to hear what your opinions are on this issue. But sincerely speaking, I can't find a reason for why Fort Impact was eliminated, except the reason we talked about last week, the whole Lauren situation. If you ask me, I feel people who were sending death threats to Lauren, hating on Lauren on social media, I told you last week, the British public won't take bullying lightly. And personally, that's the only thing that that's the only thing that I can see as maybe why they decided, oh, let's pity Lauren and vote for Lauren and vote for the other people, and let's not vote for Impact, so their fans maybe learn that they shouldn't be bullying someone else and sending death threats to someone else, and etc and etc. That's the only reason why I can see, because I'm sorry, I can't see any other reason for why they were not voted. These girls are good, or maybe like Cheryl said, and which also comes back to the whole Lauren situation. They're just so perfect that the British wants to see a little something they can sympathize with. Like Cheryl said about the whole Che situation. Che missed his lines, or he fumbled and made a mistake with his lines, but he was still amongst those who were safe. Why? Because they sympathized with him and they wanted to help him out, because he didn't show perfection. Fort Impact has been showing perfection. The only little sign of imperfection, which is not from them, was from the fans, was directed towards Lauren. And so even if Lauren herself too has been showing perfection, just because of how the fans have been treating Lauren, the British public will tend to sympathize with Lauren more than they should have naturally sympathized with for Impact for being pushed. So I don't know about you all, but I feel that's probably something that contributed greatly to them being voted off. That's the number one thing that I needed to speak on. Number two thing I wanted to speak of, Rita Ora's sudden change in attitude. It's like she did a 360-degree turn from loving these girls and wanting to be their sister to not giving two F's about them and not liking them at all and not caring about them. And I feel it also has to do with the Lauren issue. I understand her getting all protective because someone's coming at someone that might be her friend but is her I don't know what you call it, but the person that's under her category and stuff. I understand her being protective over Lauren because she's her coach. I understand all that, but she didn't need to stoop as low as she stooped just to protect Lauren. That's kind of where I'm coming from. So that might be why that's the only thing that makes sense for me for why Rita Ora was so vicious this week, that she's being overly protective over Lauren of the whole situation that happened and etc, and now her contestant is possibly being eliminated with this group that the fans are treating her contestants a certain way, and so she's being overly protective. But I just feel that was just wrong of her, and she didn't need to go to that extent just to protect Lauren. But those are just my two thoughts though, which may totally be wrong, but that's just how I honestly feel about those two situations and possibly why things may have happened the way they happened. But what do you all think though? Mark my words, we're gonna come back to this video in a few years time, or in a few we're gonna come back to this video and I'm gonna remind you that I said that for Impact, this is not the end of them and they're gonna be even greater. We're gonna come back to this video one day when it has finally manifested and it's already beginning to happen. Don't lose hope for Impact. This is not the end for you. This is not the end for you. To everyone out there who has ever voted for them, who has supported them, if you're unable to vote, you watched their video, you bought their music on iTunes, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for showing support to them. For everyone who has left comments, has tweeted them, has visited them, all the well wishes. Thank you so much for supporting Fort Impact. Thank you so much for being there for them, and I really hope that you can keep supporting them and you please stay with them through this journey, because this is not the end of Fort Impact. This is the beginning of Fort Impact. This is the beginning of Fort Impact. There is more to come, so please stay with them. This is not the end of Fort Impact. There's more and great things to come. Oh my goodness. I love you girls. You know what I love is throughout what Rita Ora was saying, they didn't give her no stanky eye, nothing. They were humble. Oh, he's such a great inspiration. I would have probably frowned or something. I don't know if I have been able to keep on the face that they kept. I know it must have been hurting them inside to hear those words from Rita Ora, but they still kept respect. I respect these girls so much. You have no idea my love and respect for these girls. You just have no idea. To everyone who watches my Fort Impact reactions, hopefully this is not the last time we see each other. Hopefully you still stay subscribed and we walk together into waiting for them for their future endeavors. And for those of you who are unsubscribing or who are moving on and are not going to keep up with my channel, it was really nice knowing you. You all felt like family each time you left comments. Even when I wasn't able to reply your comments, I read every single comment that comes my way, and you'd probably see me replying your comments 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now, and be wondering why the heck is she replying me now. But that's just the kind of person I am. I try to reply comments as much as possible. But for everyone who was subscribed, who is still gonna stay subscribed, who has left or who is going to leave or who is not subscribed but still watches my videos, who's following me on Twitter, who's following me on Facebook, who's following me on Instagram, who checked up on me to make sure that I was okay, especially for Folk Boy, that's your name. I'm sorry guys that I said it, but you specifically asked if I was okay, because you know how I feel about Fort Impact. I just want to say thank you to all of you. Thank you so much for becoming my family. I feel like you have sincerely become my family. I've told you about my mom. We've just connected on a different level, and I feel like we're all one big family. It doesn't matter where we are from. Some of you are from Africa, some of you are from Saudi Arabia, some of you are from Malaysia, some of you are from Philippines, some of you are from South Korea, some of you are from Japan, some of you are from Brazil. Everywhere I feel like we've become one big family, and I truly love. When I say I love you, I mean I love you. Okay, I do love you all. I love the Fort Impact family. I love the Dreamers family. To the Facebook pages, Mica has Fort Impact Facebook pages, I want to give you a shout out to everyone who has been with Fort Impact, who has been with me throughout this journey. This is not the end of it. We still have more to look forward to in the future. So do not turn back from supporting them. Please continue to support them, because you've not seen the last of them. There's more to come, and even greater things to come, and I can't wait to enjoy all those things and to just dwell in those happy moments with you all, and look back at this and say, oh my goodness, can you remember when they were eliminated from X Factor and we were all crying and we were all sad, and hopefully we can all meet at their concert one day. Oh my goodness, wouldn't that just be beautiful? Don't feel sad anymore. This is not the last of Fort Impact. We're going to see greater things and better things from them from now on. This is the beginning of a new path for them, and I can't wait to embark on this journey with them. Starting from now, the journey starts now. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and keep being the awesome, beautiful people you are. And if you're unsubscribing, it was really great knowing you. From me to you all, you know I've got nothing but love for you all. Stay awesome.
네 생각이 나 아직 너무 늦지 않았다면 우리 다시 돌아갈 수는 없을까.